Part 1. Child Development and Pedagogy. Child Development Concepts and Principles of Development. Previous year questions. Question number 1. An infant holds a toy initially using his palm. As he grows old, holds it with fingers. The development principle that explains this is question asked in TS-TET 2017. Answer. Development proceeds from general to specific. Question number 2. What is the primary change that occurs during puberty? Question asked MP TET 2018. Answer is sexual maturity. Question 3. At what age does the newborn recognize the mother's voice? MP TET 2018. At birth. Question number 4. Development is high in infancy and low in childhood, and it becomes high again when the child reaches adolescence. The development principle involved here is question asked in 15 June 2018. Answer. Development is not uniform in all stages. Question number 5. In which stage of development the sexual changes that occurs in child's body starts to appear? Question asked in 2020. Answer. Puberty. What is the age group given by Erickson for the stage industry versus inferiority? 2020. Answer. 6 to 11 years. In which stage of development interest or friendship develops towards same sexual groups? Question asked in 2020. Answer. 10 to 12 years. Which psychologist was not supporter of humanist psychology? Question asked in 2020. Freud. What will be the shape of graph between intellectual development and chronological age from birth to adolescence? OTET 2021. Answer is J-shaped. Quotations. Growth is the multiplication of cells as growth in height and weight, while development refers to change in organism as a whole. Quotations closed. Who said this? Answer. Frank. At adolescence, the head of the child is about. Answer. 1/8 of the body. Humans are able to learn and remember new things in motor and cognitive domains. Question was asked in 2021 December. Answer. Throughout their lifespan. Outcome of a severely deprived childhood can be easily changed. Question was asked in 2021. Answer. In later years. Which principles of development does the following example illustrate? Example. The development of a child does not take a straight path. It turns back and then moves forward again. 22nd December 2021. Answer. Development is unidirectional. Development proceeds in the direction of longitudinal axis. The principle of development is called the principle of. Question was asked in 2021. Cephalocaudal is the answer. CEPHALOCAUDAL. Cephalocaudal. Question. Contemporary theorists considered childhood. Question was asked in 2021 as a social construction. Question. Which principle defines that development is a lifelong process that never ends? December 2021. Principle of continuity. Question. The kind of learning in which children learn through imitation of others is called. Question was asked in 2021. Social learning. Zone of proximal development is a dash space. Question was asked in 2021. Answer. Dynamic space. Which stage of development is characterized by lot of hormonal changes and an active search for identity? Question was asked in 2021. Adolescence. Answer: adolescence. Which statements about development are correct? Statement 1. There are individual differences in the rate of development. Development follows a predictable pattern. 3. All domains of development are interrelated. Question. Mathematical questions involving algebraic experience and concerned with hypothetical situations are a part of elementary curriculum. This is based on the idea that adolescents are capable of performing and doing. Question was asked in 2021. Answer is abstract thinking. Question. Sound nutrition, adequate sleep, and physical activity promote children's ability to engage in social interaction, which in turn was asked in 2021, stimulates cognitive growth. All domains of development are, question was asked in 2021, interrelated and influence each other. As question, as soon as Sunita began to walk, she would dance whenever she heard music. Her parents clapped when she danced and encouraged her to imitate dancing by children on the TV shows. Soon Sunita started to dance quite well. Question was asked in 2021. Question: which principle of development does the above example illustrate or explain? Answer: development is a result of interaction between heredity and environment. Question: a teacher encourages students to make a presentation about their local heritage. This is for, question was asked in 2021, for school projects. Sharing experience from one's community and heritage helps students feel. Question number 21. Question was asked in 2021. Included in the classroom. Question. Development is not affected by cultural changes. Is it true or false statement? It is a false statement. This was asked in 2021. Question. A stage in development when an organism can most rapidly acquire a particular skill or characteristic is called dash period. This was asked in 2021. Sensitive period. Question. Discontinuity is the development process refers to, was asked in 2021. New ways of understanding the world that emerge during the process of development. Question. The development period in which internalized norms are questioned and the opinions of the peer group usually becomes more important than family is called dash stage. Question was asked in 2021, adolescent stage. Some important facts. Infancy period, birth to 18 months. Early childhood, 2 to 3 years. Preschool, 3 to 5 years. School, or age of pre-adolescence or late childhood, 6 to 11 years. Adolescence, 12 to 18 years. Pre or young adulthood, 19 to 40 years. Middle adulthood, 40 to 65 years. Question. Seeing that their son Ravi was interested in reading and could read at the age of 3, his parents bought him a lot of books. Due to his parents' encouragement, Ravi's reading was way advanced as per his age. Which principle of development can be inferred from the above example? This was asked in 2021. Development is a result of interaction between heredity and environment. Is the answer. Question. Which period of development comprises each of the following characteristics? Establishment of independence, development of identity, and abstract thinking. 2021. Adolescence. The direction and sequence of development are similar for every child, but each child develops at her own rate. Which principle of child development does this illustrate? This question was asked in 2021. Answer is uniformity. Some important facts. Principles of growth and development. Principles of continuity. Principle of individual differences. Principle of orderly development. Uniformity of pattern. Principle of interaction and maturation and learning. Principle of unique development. Principle of differential development. Principle of interrelated development. Question. It is difficult to make generalized claims about children and childhood because this was asked in 2021. Because answer, there is so much of multiplicity. Question. Childhood is a answer socio-cultural construct. Question. What is meant by sensitive period in child development? This was asked in 2022. Optimal period of development of specific capabilities. Answer. Cephal. This was the answer. Question. Cephalo-Candle principle of development states that, asked in 2022, development proceeds from head to toe. Question. Thought becomes abstract and idealistic during the period of, asked in 2022, answer adolescence. The social expectations at each stage of development is referred to, was asked in 2022, developmental tasks. Question. Development means or development proceeds, was asked in 2022, answer proceeds from center of the body in an outward direction. Additional or important facts. Differences between quantitative changes and qualitative change. Quantitative change looks at measurable changes in a person's development. Qualitative change reflects a new stage that is different from what was happening before. Question. Cognitive development progresses, was asked in 2022. Answer, till death. Question. Human beings can learn new things after the stage of. Human beings can learn new things after the stage of, was asked in 2022. Answer, middle childhood. The purposes of assessment according to National Education Policy. The purposes of assessment according to National Education Policy 2020 are to revise teaching learning processes, to optimize learning and development, to support students inside and outside the classroom. Question. To ensure meaningful learning, it is essential to connect new materials with, was asked in 2022. Answer. Something that child already knows. Learning does not occur in a dash manner, was asked in 2022. Linear manner. Answer, linear manner. Question. Proximodistal principle is illustrated in which of the following examples? Was asked in 2022. Answer. Infants first learn to move their torso and then their arms and legs. Question. Improved athletic abilities, participation in games with rules, logical thought processes that are centered around the concrete experiences are hallmarks of the, was asked in 2022. Answer, middle childhood. Okay. Which principle suggests that growth follows a pattern that begins with the head and upper body parts and then proceeds to the rest of the body? Question asked in 2022. Answer, the cephalo-caudal principle. Question. At which stage of cognitive development can a child reason the following? Question number 20. Question was asked in 2022. Toffees are sweet. This candy is a toffee. Therefore, this candy is sweet. This is an example of answer concrete operational stage. Question. There cannot be a universal notion of a child. And question was asked in 2022. Answer childhood. Question. Understanding of children and childhood depends on dash. Asked in 2022. Answer socio-cultural context. The age ranges prescribed for development milestones are only asked in 2022. Answer averages. Question. Children develop at different rates and reach development milestones. Question number 22. Answer at different points. Question. At which age, at which stage can children solve statements of propositional logic such as if all humans are fish and some fish are intelligent, are all humans intelligent? Question was asked in 2022. Answer formal operational stage. Question. Which principles of development suggest that different body systems grow at different rates? Answer. The principle of independence of systems. Question. Physical development of children was asked in 2022. Occurs in an orderly and sequential manner, but rates of development of individual children vary. Question. Developmental changes, question number 22, are independent of the socio-cultural context. Question. Which example illustrate proximistal proximo-distal principle of development? Asked in 2022. Answer. Effective use of arms precedes the ability to use hands. Question. Developmental changes includes was asked in 2022 occur in an orderly and sequential manner. Question. It is important to focus on the development of children from December 2022. Question was asked in 2022. Answer infancy to adolescence. Question. Even though the first few years of life are significant for the development, from the point of view of brain plasticity, the whole of childhood and adolescence was asked in 2022 a sensitive period. So by this, we complete the previous year questions of concepts and principles of development, chapter child development, paper 2 for TET. These questions are also useful for other state TET exams, including our state Telangana state. Thank you.